What's up, everyone, and welcome to another episode of how to climb out of silver and into gold. Right now I'm in silver 4. I'm playing JAX, and I'm gonna show you guys everything that I do, and basically what I am thinking and when I'm thinking it, and we're gonna point out my opponent's mistakes. And I'm doing this on stream. So if you ever have any questions, you can pull up to my stream, ask me those questions at twitch.tv/Sanchovies streams. We're against the Teemo. It's a really shitty matchup, but generally when you're in a range matchup, you want to be maxing your Q. That's what I'm going to be doing here. Depending on what the Teemo takes, I'm going to wait before leveling an ability. If he starts his E, I'm going to level my E. If he starts his Q, I'm going to level my Q. I don't know where he is. There he is. Alright, looks like he started his Q. I'm able to know that because when he autoed me, it didn't do the bonus damage that his E would have done. Oops. It's really easy. So you know that it takes 7 minions off of the first and second waves for you to get level 2. So you can abuse that really hard as JAX. Now we just gotta keep an eye out for the Lee Sin and shove out the wave since he doesn't have teleport. Now we can back up.
Hi, YouTube.
So we already have a 15 CS lead. Teemo went Dark Seal, which is a really stupid item to start in almost any situation. So here, because we shoved the wave before backing, we can see that it's pushing back to me. And that puts this Teemo at a pretty bad position. I can jump on him as soon as I get my level advantage. And using my E, while attacking him in the wave, buffs my E damage. So it's actually a good thing. Oh, misclicked there. Know what happened? We're holding a freeze here on him. He has to overextend every single time he wants to farm. We can abuse that. Blinded here. Probably dead. That was unfortunate. It's all good. Pretty good map awareness by myself there. But it's fine, because of the lead, like, I was able to build myself earlier. This doesn't really matter. What you want to keep in mind when you're playing JAX is your late game is really strong. As long as you're building correctly and playing it right early, you just want to like allow yourself to be a monster later. So again here I'm maxing my Q. Got my ignite up. Alright. So now same thing we did earlier when we get a kill. We just shove him in, make sure he loses as much as he can. I can actually take a plate here. We're backing. So 41 farm to 8. 2 kills and turret plating gold. The lead is pretty huge here. Also, just to go over my rune setup, I'm running Conqueror, Triumph, Bloodline, and Coup de Grace. And something that's really important here is Bloodline. Because once you get Sheen, combined with the Bloodline, your W heals you for about 30 to 40 HP every single time you use it. So it's really solid sustain when you combine it with your Corrupting Pot. So you can go in for trades and pull back out and then out sustain. So again, here you see he has to overextend a lot just to get farm. You can kind of zone him out. So Lee's headed to the top side. He's still mid though. See, he can't get any farm because I'm zoning him. And now I'm starting to take points in my W. He just can't take anything. He's at 11 farm, he doesn't know what to do. And I'm holding like just a really good freeze on him. So he has no option. Like if he wants any type of farm, he has to step up. And if he steps up, I kill him. So here it's like a really bad position for him. Knowing how to really just stomp your lane is really important. This might be bait, so I'm not taking it. But you see how I was able to chunk him down? Pop my Corrupting Pot, and now I'm back to full health as he's at like 20%. Until I know where Lee Sin is, I don't really want to be going in on this. So he's had 11 farm for a long time now. And one really good tip to do as JAX is when you have your Conqueror stacked up as well as 2 autos, that's when you should be going in for a jump. Because then it procs Conqueror and your third auto damage. Alright, so we got both of his summoners there. And once again, every single time that we kill him, knowing that Lee is mid, we can just shove out the wave. And then take a plate. Always use your Sheen when you're trying to take turret plating. So how I build in low elo, I always try to get my Triforce first, and then I go straight for the Essence Reaver. Essence Reaver is an item that's really fucking strong, especially on JAX. So here, as you can see, I got 86 farm to his 16, 4 kills. And you just want to be like focusing on your side of the map more than anyone. You just want to like solo 1v9 every single game, because you're not always going to get winning teams. Here, I'm fortunate, but sometimes in silver, you get teams that are really going to int you. You're just always looking to 1v9 every single game. So here, trying to auto the minions so that my Phage passive gives me enough move speed to catch up to the Teemo. See here we have like a disconnect. Like, if you're not doing too hot, then that can be bad. But if you have the mentality that you're gonna 1v9 every game, then disconnect or not, it doesn't really matter. He's back though. You can see the movement speed I get from these minions. It's really threatening for a Teemo. So I just hold him off of the minions. He can't farm at all. I'm gonna go put my ping down though. And then even though I get hit by shrooms, I can just sustain it all back from my Sheen. See, plus 21 there because of Bloodline. Another plus 21. Just hold the wave right where it is. JAX's E is a really good way to set up freezes and thin the wave at the same time, because minions don't hit you and it does AoE damage, so it's really solid. You see that Shyvana probably needs help there. We're gonna go help her out. Yeah. We should definitely fight I'm not sure about that flash. It's okay though. Ult away here. That was really questionable from everyone, but it looks like it's gonna pay off. That was really weird. So now that we got the tier 2 boots, I want to start working toward the Essence Reaver. Yeah, Teemo blind was pretty unfortunate here. So like, Teemo is usually a matchup that's pretty difficult for JAX, but just look what I was able to do to him. He's pretty much a minion at this point. So I got my level 2 ulti here. I do a little bit more damage for my autos. And I get more resistances too. And now at this point, if I can bait out the Teemo's blind, I can just kill him whenever I want. I can kill this guy too. take this turret, and then go look for Scuttle. One thing to keep in mind, always when you're playing in solo queue, is that you want to be taking everything that can get you more farmed up. Even if it's usually your jungle's role to take Scuttle, if you can take it and it's free, then you should always take it. Don't leave it up. I'm gonna go check if Gromp is up, and then blue buff. Probably won't be because I just took it off of Lee. And then go take Scuttle. Alright, come back now. Oops. And we just keep doing our thing. I see that Teemo is pushing to me. So right before this crashes to my turret, I can take Gromp. Or not Gromp, I can take Krugs, I mean. That's what I'm gonna do. Again, just like trying to farm myself up as much as possible. No need to pop any corrupting pots here. I just sustain off of my bloodline with blue buff. I get infinite sustain in lane. Now Gromp is up, I'll go take that. Gonna wait for my thing to come up, my jump before going in. Hit the double, sustain off of the wolves. And I think by this stage Teemo's just given up. Oh, there he is. Alright. So again, this is a matchup that you usually struggle with a lot as JAX, but if you know what you're doing, then you can actually use it at your advantage. So just to recap, things that I did. I maxed my Q first, so that I could get a lower cooldown off of my jump. Get on team more often. I took Bloodline instead of Alacrity. You already get enough attack speed from JAX's ultimate passive. The Bloodline is really good for sustaining in lane, and I think it's helped me a couple times. And another thing that I did, I was able to set up good freezes and screw over the Teemo. And finally, I used neutral objectives on the map to get me even more fed. Krugs, Gromp, red buff, blue buff, wolves. Take all of that when you can. You might tilt your jungler, but you're the carry, it's not anyone else. Can't ward here because I have Herald. What did you take on individual stats? I took attack speed, adaptive force, and armor. I think attack speed and adaptive force are always a must, and then depending on what you want to do or who you're up against, you can take armor, magic resistor, scaling HP. canceled that. But they FF'd anyway. So yeah, that's how you just carry yourself out of silver really easily. I think this is my silver 3 promos. So that was a decent game. And yeah, so if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments, or you can stop by my stream at any time and ask me, and I will be more than happy to answer those for you. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you next time.